Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now, this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs. It is also timeless. So whenever you are stumbling into the sacred space with me is when you're meant to receive this message. All right, so we have finally moved into our home and we are in the process of unpacking. I couldn't find anything. So I'm using my cell phone to film today. I have no gear, no fancy camera, no mic system. So I hope my voice is coming through okay. So this is the view here, everyone. This is our balcony and we get to enjoy this every single day. It's something that we wanted to find for ourselves. We weren't sure exactly what it looked like, but we knew that we wanted to move somewhere that was away from the city, in the mountains, in nature. So now we get to create from this space. So I'm so excited to bring you a reading today from this location in my house. And you're going to see more. Oops, there's a wasp. Oh, I got to get used to these wasps, everyone. I got to get over that fear. You're going to see me filming from different locations on my home. And yeah, we are so excited. I've got a beautiful energy. We finally have actually been here for 4 days now. The move was insanely tough. It was very stressful. One of the most tough things that we have had to go through in our lives, right? We moved 4 hours away from where we lived, away from the city, and we were living in a 3-story house. So you can only imagine all the things that we had. We packed up 2 huge trucks and it took about 4 days. And now we're in the unpacking process. I felt called to bring you a reading today from this space here. So what we're going to do is start with a sacred doors oracle. I'm going to pull one door and we're going to see what is behind that door. Doors to opportunities, doors opening to blessings here for all of you. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share here. So we are getting this beautiful big brown door here. I'm going to see if we have, my husband's able to put the cards up here on the screen. So you either will see them or you might not. Palmistry is coming up here. Any of you had your palms read recently? This is the confirmation, but palmistry is coming up. Fortune and tarot. Collective destiny. The palms lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition in your life. So everything is written. And what Spirit is sharing here is something is written in your hands. So perhaps, Spirit is encouraging you to have your hands read. Maybe study palmistry even, right? But you don't have to do that. I feel there's something here written. There's something that you understand. There's this deep knowing, that inner intuition that you want to definitely listen to. So maybe you've seen a door that looks like this brown door. I'm going to pull one more door card. We're going to open 2 doors today. Birth is the next one. And look at the card here. That's a beautiful card. So that's a beautiful doorway here. So birth, something to do with birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. So look at that. I love that for you. So once again, another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. I love this. So yes, there's something beautiful that is unfolding in your lives right now, my friends. Those of you that are here in this collective today, you're going to have to share with me where you are as you're watching this reading. Share with me in the comment section below. So what we're going to do now is pull a spirit animal card to see what animal spirit is guiding you at this time. Now, some of you may have seen this animal already. It's coming to you with a message that your soul needs to hear right now. So we are getting the zebra, open-mindedness. Have any of you seen a zebra? If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message here from the zebra to you is there is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept all alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. So they want you to keep an open heart and an open mind. Right? They're asking you to look through a different perspective in a certain situation that you're looking for guidance around. So once again, there is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept all alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. I feel this is the door that is opening is through the spirit animal zebra. It's guiding you to blessings that are coming into your life here through this door, right? And something to do with what is written in your life. So you're going to have to share with me. I feel what is written, you understand this. Maybe you say this a lot, like this is written. Maybe it's destiny, maybe it's fate. It has something to do with spirituality, right? There's some sort of information or knowledge, inner knowing that's coming through that is connecting with you in a way that is opening your perspective to look at something a little bit differently. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards. Woo, I've got a few that dropped off the table here. So in my practice, I set an intention before I begin that if anything falls off the table, it doesn't belong to you. Okay, so we've got here the Lover's card. Look at that. This is the Tarot of Marcelli. And this is the only tarot deck I could actually find today. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to go with this. So yeah, the Lover's card. We have an alignment, a synchronicity, something that is happening that is tied to your heart. Your heart is singing here. A lot of love in the air. And what they want you to do, everyone, is to stay in the frequency and vibration of love. Okay, love is the way, love is the frequency. So that's your first card. The second one is Three of Swords, which is letting me know that your heart center is actually affected, right? So the love center may not be fully expanding or fully being accessed. So this is where Spirit wants you to heal parts of yourself that create pain within you. These could be childhood wounds. These could be things that people have said to you, burdens and weight that you carry. You're meant to release this now. Okay, so work on releasing this. And your third tarot card is Three of Cups. There's definitely an expansion happening here. Growth. Possibilities are endless. And you're meant to work with others. You're not meant to be closed off. So this is why it's important that you open yourself up, not keep yourself closed. Allow that love channel to flow, to receive. Okay, so that is the Three of Cups energy. Your communication, the way that you express yourself here is going to be very important. All right, so I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, if they're there, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. And, you know, my favorite part here, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So you're going to have to share with me in the comment section below. All right, so these are such beautiful cards here, everyone. I just feel that Spirit is connecting with you in one way or another. You are definitely tapping into that spirit mind. So you're going to have to share with me how you are connecting with Spirit. Are there animals that are showing up for you? Are there numbers that you are seeing? What are the signs, the feelings, the inner knowing within you? Share with us in the comment section below. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that this is a general reading today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs and pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. Yes, so overall, Spirit is aligning you to your higher self, to your higher frequency, to the highest version of yourself. There's a beautiful source energy that is coming in, and they really want you to understand that you are elevating and ascending to a place, an experience that you have never experienced before. And there's a lot of light coming into your life, a lot of blessing. The doors are opening for you, right? This is why I feel they called me to use this Doors deck. Divine Doors, that's the name of that deck. So let's take a look at this Lover's card. This is balance. This is where you really align to yourself. This is you reconnecting with yourself. This is also a balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. This is about you taking action and being in motion, in movement in your physical experience, but also being within the experience itself, like actually immersing yourself in whatever it is that you're going through. So through the Lover's card, I feel that they're trying to bring you back to yourself, to understand who you are and what you connect with in your life. Like, the best way to describe this is, we all have experiences. We're going through them, whether they're good or they're bad, right? We just went through an experience of moving, which was awful. It was like the worst experience ever. But we got through it, and it was only temporary, and it was just an experience. Now we know next time we're going to hire some movers and not do it all ourselves, right? So they want you to immerse yourself, whether it's a tough experience or a good experience, and really be within the experience, because you're learning a lot from it. And it is aligning you to something that is much more than what the actual experience itself is, if that makes sense, right? So they're trying to release any kind of restrictions. And I feel that you're learning a little bit more about yourself as you're going through this alignment that is taking place. So you're going to notice a lot of synchronicities in your life while you're going through this experience, right? So this is where, you're thinking about somebody, and all of a sudden you see them, or you hear their name, or you see them online, like something to do with them just shows up. Spirit actually wants you to ask them for signs, because they will connect you with signs. Okay, so I remember this one clearly sign that I asked for. I asked Spirit specifically to show me a hummingbird. And I was looking around for a real hummingbird, and it actually showed up in a bathroom stall. As I was going to use the bathroom, there was a picture frame of a hummingbird, really big and in my face. I was like, all right, I got the clear sign here of that hummingbird. Right? So you're going to have to share with me what kind of alignments are happening for you. It's this energy of the Lover's card. The theme is around you. So you're going to experience it. My husband's inside, and he's just walking through here. I think he found something for me, but I've already started my reading. I was asking him to look for some mics. So the Three of Swords here, we're moving on to this. So whatever this weight is, whatever this energy is, they're wanting you to work on releasing it or creating some balance around it. So what is this pain in your life? There's something here that you are carrying. He found my mics. I got mics. What is this energy here? This is actually pain turning into strength. Whatever this experience was, or many experiences you've had, this is an experience that has strengthened you. It came into your life and you went through it in order to become more powerful. It taught you something. So rather than carrying it around as something that is a story, like a negative experience, let's work through it as a strength, because you overcame something. What is this for you? I'm getting someone that may have been kind of burned by an ex. Maybe somebody left you, said a lot of hurtful words. Maybe it was a friendship. Maybe it had to do with work. Maybe it had to do with your parents, something to do with childhood. Whatever this is for you. And I feel that you're seeing a theme of this either in movies, or you're seeing this. So what I'm getting here is, what is this movie that's coming through? I think it's called Australia with Nicole Kidman. There's something here within that story. So you're going to have to share with me. And the word Nicole and the word Kidman are names and signs that are coming through. And I'm also getting the name Jack. Okay, so these could be names that might be your names or names around you, but they're sharing these names with me. And the theme around that movie, Australia, this could be to do with the country Australia. I don't know. There's something here coming through with this. Maybe you're listening to, maybe there's an album or a band called Australia. I'm here seeing the words on a record. Maybe we're playing records recently, but they're showing me a lot of different things here. These could be memories for some of you as well. Right? And there's definitely something here from the past. You have to release this and let this go, because your past has already happened. It doesn't define you. It doesn't, there's your past doesn't have control over you. My hair is making my nose itchy here. So what a beautiful day, everyone. Oh my goodness. And I feel that there's a major release that is naturally happening, organically happening in your life right now, that they want you to connect with, to understand, and to know, because you're aligning to something that is clearing the path for you to better connect with your higher self. So dreams are going to be big here. Purging, like having dreams of past events, right? It's not for you to rehash them. It's just a confirmation that you're releasing and letting go, and you're going through that process. And don't be afraid to get help around this energy of releasing or communicating and working through whatever pains and hurts you may have had in your life. This does not define you. What hasn't broken you has made you stronger, my friends. And you know that there's a reason and a purpose why you're here. on this earthly realm. Like you have a gift. I feel this is the activation of a gift. It is opening the way, opening the door. Lots of blessings again through the doorways here. From birth, you have known that you are different. You've carried a lot. I feel you are also a very sensitive, highly sensitive soul. This is the empathic energy. This is also a gift that has to do with clairvoyance, clairaudience, all the clair somethings, right? And clair is coming in as a name as well. So look at that. It is really important. And I feel your heart center. I feel that heart chakra, doing some sort of meditation or healing work with the heart chakra area. So you may have had, I don't know if you've had pain in your chest, something to do with your heart, or just around this area, your back, your shoulders, your spine there, right? I'm getting a blockage that needs to be cleared, right? So, and you're the only one that can actually clear this through you actively participating in the releasing and the working through these energies. Remember that communication is going to be huge here. These are big, huge flies. I hope it's not a horse fly. So 3 of Cups, I'm getting used to the insects. I actually encountered a longhorn beetle that terrified the crap out of me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I shit my pants. Really, I did. I thought, what is this creature? And I looked it up online. It's a longhorn beetle and it doesn't sting. I hope it doesn't sting, but that's what it said, so I'm not afraid of it now. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting insects. We've got bats that come down this balcony at night, fruit flies that show up during the day. It's really interesting to experience all these new things because I always lived in the city. I've always dreamed of coming out here in nature, and now we're finally here. And I feel this expansion for you. The 3 of Cups is expansion, like you're expanding. There are dreams coming through. This is your communication and your spiritual language with the divine, with source energy, with your spirit guides. There is a channel that is opening up here of communication, of self-expression through whatever experience you're having. They want you to trust yourself. They want you to know that you are deserving and worthy of everything that you desire. And right now, there are doors opening for you to actually experience what it is that you desire to experience. What you are seeking is seeking you as well. And what this card is also sharing with me here is, you know, everything that exists in this world, the light, the dark, it has to exist the way that it does. We get to choose what experience we desire to have. What we desire ourselves to open up to, like we control that. So what kind of experience do you want to have? We can't have one without the other. It all has to exist, right? So they're sharing that to open you up to, you know, the mindset of how, or the way to actually, it's a perspective that they're opening you up to see the world through, you know, light and dark, and you get to choose what you want to allow into your energetic space and the kind of energy you also exchange within that experience. Okay, so yeah, there's something really big that is going on here. Those of you that are here, I feel that you were specifically chosen for something. You know this, you feel this, you know the expansion is happening. There's alignments happening here. I'm just getting your heart singing in a big, big way here. Maybe there's something happening in your life right now that you can't explain. Perhaps things don't feel even clear. Can you imagine a bunch of zebras all together? You can't even make, you know, heads or tails of one or the other. And this is how things might be showing up. It might feel like a pattern. You might be seeing like zebra print or other animal kind of prints. I have to show you my bedroom. I'll share a picture of my wall. The previous owners have like animal print all over the walls, which kind of looks cool, but not. But maybe you're seeing animal print as well, like zebra came up for you, right? Stripes, or anything else related to a zebra. And here with the 3 of Cups, your communication, the way that you speak and express yourself, the way that you interact with others, I want you to really focus on how you're doing that right now, because your words do create spells, right? Your words do create the reality and the kind of energy you experience. So be mindful of the words that you're speaking, the things that you're saying about others, especially about yourself. Positive affirmations here are going to be very powerful. I always leave you with a affirmation at the very end of my reading. This is an affirmation that my husband Paul actually creates for all of you out of his own mind through spirit, that connection. So you can use that one or your own if you like. What else is happening here? Oh my gosh, I'm in just such a good place right now. I want to do so many kinds of readings. In my mind, it's that creative energy of the Three of Cups. So I feel your consciousness is expanding, and you might be feeling very creative, inspired, a lot of ideas, coming up with solutions, problem solving, right? Working with others. So working with others is going to be a key for some of you, like connecting with others, networking, right? Really creating some, if you're wanting to get to know someone deeper, now is the time to do that and open yourself up to it, to connect. Love is in the air as well. We've got the Lover's card, soulmates, twin flame energy, right? The expansion, the blessings that are coming in. What is it that you desire to experience? What is it that you desire to, come into your life right now? What is it that you're calling in? What kind of energy are you vibrating in? Right? This is what they're wanting to ask you here and to really be aware of, because it's your energy that counts. It's what you're in alignment with. You have to become the version of you that exists within the experience you desire to have. So what is it that you're holding on to right now that you can work on releasing? It is going to take time and effort. Time heals all wounds. Divine timing is at play as well, but time, effort, your energy, showing up every single day, staying consistent, right? You want to stay consistent, and desire is a huge superpower here for you. What is it that you desire, right? That's coming through the Lover's card here. So yeah, and we are now going to close off with an angel number. I couldn't find any of my other decks. They're somewhere under a box in one of the many rooms we have here. So I'll have to look for that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a reading with different set of cards here. So angel number is going to seal the reading today. So if you've been seeing this number, it's a confirmation, and I have a feeling you are going to see this number. So we are getting 2020 compassion. So compassion comes through actually all of this spread here. We've got the heart-centered energy through the Three of Swords. You want to open yourself up and receive what's coming through, but you also want to share that love, right? So if you're feeling anything other than love, this is where we get the opportunity to shift that energy to love and compassion. So we've got, it is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Potential is enormous here. Your potential is enormous. Now, the keywords are mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. So look at that, the number 2020. If you've been seeing it, perhaps it was a receipt, $20.20. Maybe it's the last 4 digits on a cell phone. Maybe it's on someone's license plate or somewhere else that you're seeing this number. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.